Hello there, this is Professor Shannon Gracie. We're going to look at one of those tricky big thinker tangent line problems that a lot of my students have been having trouble with. So hopefully this helps you out. I actually clarified the instructions a little bit. What we're being asked to do is find the equation or equations of any tangent lines to the graph of this curve. Y is x cubed minus 11x through the point 1, negative 11, which is on the graph of the tangent line only, not the curve. So if you think about it, there's a couple of concepts here. We know what. Let's kind of figure out. We'll strategize, right? What do we know? Well, we know that y prime is the slope of the graph and the line tangent to the graph at x equals x. Good so far? All right. So if you think about maybe a 1a, the graph and the tangent line intersect at one point, or at least one point. Good so far? Great. Secondly, we know that the point 1, negative 11 is a point on the graph of the tangent line. Whoops. And that was x cubed, the minus 11x was our original function. Okay, so putting those ideas together, what should we do? Okay. So for step 1, I'm thinking, why don't we find the slope? And that means we need to, differentiate y with respect to x. So we start with our function, y is equal to x cubed minus 11 x's. And then if we differentiate both sides with respect to x, what will we have? Beautiful. We'll have dy dx on the left, and we'll have 3x squared minus 11 on the right. Good so far? Awesome. Now, we're not looking for the slope of the graph when x is 1, because 1, negative 11 is not a point that's on the graph, and it will not end up being a point of interest to us if we plug it in here. All right? We're not interested in the tangent line when x is 1. We're interested in the tangent lines that go through the point 1, negative 11. So what the heck does that mean? Well, step 2, what you need to do is we will find the equation of the tangent line which has the slope dy dx and passes through the ordered pair 1, negative 11. Okay, so let's do it. Y minus negative 11, that's my y1, is equal to my slope, which was, beautiful, 3x squared minus 11 times x minus 1. So continuing, we'll get y plus 11 is equal to 3x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x's plus 11. So notice that the 11's will zero out. So we end up with y is equal to 3x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x's. So now what do you think our next step should be? Perfect. We're going to equate the line from step 2 and y equal to x cubed minus 11 x's. So doing that, we'll have x cubed minus 11 x's is equal to 3x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x's. Notice that the 11x's zero out, and getting everything on the left side of the equation, all the terms, we'll have x cubed minus, we'll have, actually let's bring them to the right side. So we'll have 0 equals 2x cubed minus 3x squared. And factoring out x squared, we'll have 2x minus 3. So x is 0 or, well, x squared is 0 or 2x minus 3 is 0. So that would give us x is 0 or x is what? Perfect. 3/2, positive 3/2. All right? So we're almost there. Now what we want to do is we want to find the slope. So step 4, find dy dx at x equals 0 and positive 3/2. So dy dx at x equal to 0 is equal to 3 times 0 squared minus 11, which is negative 11. And dy dx evaluated at x equal to 3/2 will be 3 times 3/2, the quantity squared, minus 11. All right, so this will give us 3 times 9/4 minus 11, which gives us 27/4 minus 44/4, getting a common denominator, which is negative 17/4. Good so far? Okay, so next up, what do we need to do? We need to find equations for these tangent lines. All right, so here we go. Remember, your general formula is y minus y1 is our slope, which will be dy dx, times x minus x1. So x1 comma y1 is going to be our 1 comma negative 11. And we have our slopes at dy dx is negative 11, or dy dx is negative 17/4. So when dy dx is negative 11, we have y minus negative 11 is negative 11 times x minus 1. Y plus 11 is negative 11x's plus 11. The 11 zero out, and you're left with y is negative 11x. And so if you put it in general form, you'll have 11x plus y is 0. That's your first tangent line. Now, when dy dx is equal to negative 17/4, we'll have y minus negative 11 is negative 17/4 times x minus 1. If we multiply everything by 4, we'll get 4y plus 44 is equal to negative 17x plus 17. And we'd have 4y is equal to negative 17x, and then we'd have, let's see, minus 727. And writing it in general form, positive 17x plus 4y plus 27 is 0. Cool? So that one was a little mean, but it's a really great thinker kind of problem. All right? So I think that they wanted these in the general format. So these are the answers to the ones from WebAssign. All right, have a great day. Bye.